Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to another self-playing critique. I wanted to explain why it is that I don't do these before the events. Just a quick heads up. I just don't want it to be that whenever I'm playing in that tournament that I'm telling everyone what it is that we found. So having raw footage is one thing, but going through and yeah, I just don't want it to be that people know exactly what it is that we discovered because there might be something that they didn't find, and I don't want to give them any edge over us. So that's why I don't do those kinds of things. So let's jump into the good, the bad, and the ugly here. So if you guys are going to be playing on any sort of tournament that is going to be on the NXL World Cup 2022 layout, hopefully this will help you guys out. And let's jump into this first point. So with any kind of time that you are playing on a layout, you want to see what you can get away with. This is definitely not something that I would have been able to do at the event, but went running and gunning around the Dorito corner. Basically, what had happened was there wasn't anyone that was able to really shoot down the Dorito side. Now, me shooting as I'm moving is just a way to kind of keep pressure, and also you just want to take advantage of the different things that are given to you. So the fact that I can kind of wrap and block people out allows me to get up the field. So I should have probably actually told them, told that player that was in that little brick, like, hey, stay on that guy, I'm gonna wrap. So all I'm doing here is just trying to keep pressure on the outside. Make it where either that player has to stay inside. Now they have to contain. They have to worry about me because I'm so far up the field. And wrapping is going to be difficult. So periodically I could always try it. You can hear that I had pressure on the inside. But this was something that I'm just trying to keep that pressure. Because I was able to keep up that pressure by shooting on the outside, I was able to get a clip on that player, or someone else on the other side of the field was able to push. I was able to push them into their gun. Doesn't matter. The player's eliminated. I actually should have been calling that the Dorito side was clear call. That wasn't smart of me. So I should have been doing that. I was just kind of having blood in the water, but that's not an excuse. So you want to make sure that you're calling everything that you should, and just kind of, again, just keep rolling my gun and finish off the point there. So again, this is a Dorito side point for me. So what I was trying to do here was just a delay and then move up into whatever I could. Now, because I didn't see pressure, this is why I went a little bit further up into this other Dorito. But trying to just call what it is that I had seen. This is definitely a bad thing that I had done point. So moving up, completely fine. Able to get up and go down the field, and yeah, just trying to keep pressure. Trying to listen into even what I was saying. So there was a player down the tape. I wasn't really sure what it is that they were doing. The player behind me is going to say, hey, do you want to take the outside? The reason why this is a big mix-up is, I'm trying to shoot the inside here, trying to shoot a bounce shot. I don't know that I had pressure from this wing player. So when I make this move, he shoots me through that little gap. Now, it could have just been something that they caught me, and it happens, but I was upset about it. You're gonna hear it in a second. But yeah, I mean, that kind of stuff is gonna happen, but it's something that you can remember for the next time. What's bad is actually at World Cup, I made a mistake that I didn't realize that a certain bunker had a shot, and they just got a good shot. So be it. So I'm just trying to hunt here a little bit, just trying to make it where, just trying to, okay, what is this going on? This actually ended up being a good point. This is a point that the someone behind me called that there was the center. That they had killed the center, or that the center was alive, that big. So that's what I was actually going to go up and try to bunker. Ended up that it was someone behind that, and it looked like he was there. Highly recommend that all you do is just say caution this or caution that, rather than saying a confirmed, like, this guy is there, because if I went through and bunkered no one, that's not on me. I'm going off bad info. So you want to make sure that you're calling the right thing. What I could have done actually better was when I shot that home player, just making sure that I'm getting someone else to to pick up on that. Now, because I saw that other player move, I'm playing off the chaos here. Making this move allowed me to be able to go and get this shot on this Dorito, which then let me go ahead and kind of just go to work. Now, the bad thing is that I didn't know about this Dorito corner. So I'm wrapping around. I don't know if I was trying to block. No, actually, I was blocked out, so I was okay. But I was able to capitalize on their mistake. I feel like in this situation, it probably wouldn't have been the best to try to do that wrap move. You know, so be it. I don't know. But, you know, it is what it is. So let's get into this next point here. This next point is actually going to be kind of boring. So it just, I don't know. So I was having some issues here. I'm not really sure what was going on. I was able to get it fixed. Something just jammed, I guess. So just trying to go off the information that I had. So from this little W, you can kind of watch both sides. There's different spots that you're able to shoot and help out your team. So the issue is that when you're shooting the heads up like I was here, the issue is that you are having to you have to kind of fight them heads up. So I think this is why I was trying to make this move. So making this move, going into the center like this, you're able to come all the way up and then just post. Now, this is where it's going to get really, really boring. So I'm just listening. I have it where no one is going to be able to make it through this gap. So I'm actually listening to their side of the field as well. I can hear people talking. I hear them calling things. I'm just going to stay patient. No one saw me move up into this wing.
Hey, 200!
So being able to capitalize on that, I was able to go and eliminate that one player there.
Hey, 200 filled!
And I still don't know that they knew that I was here, because that player I was able to eliminate.
200 filled!
So once I saw that he had filled, just staying on this gap, I'm making it where, all right, I'm going to protect someone else behind me that they can wrap or know that this guy is not going to go through without someone picking up. Now, the issue is that they could come through the center and actually have it where, you know, they could come and bunker me and I wouldn't be able to know. But yeah, so I'm just listening into what it is they're saying. I wanted to quiet down because I can't remember what it was. I actually heard it where they didn't really realize. Yeah, I think they said back center only, and I was still alive. So I knew that they didn't know that I was here. So I'm trying to take the risk and capitalize on their mistake, which ends up working out here. Sometimes it doesn't, but so yeah. So this player tried to come through. I was able to eliminate him, and now I have to just kind of live by my gun. So coming through, it was just a player that was in the snake. And this is something for all you guys. Some people feel like they need to eliminate the last player. Yeah, of course, if you can, you know, or if it's necessary, then do it. That's okay. But what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to go and get to the buzzer. I'm trying to make it where if you hit the buzzer alive, you won. So this is something that I think some people get so much like blood in the water that they want to go and just shoot everyone or whatever. I was actually focused more on getting to the buzzer. I was able to eliminate the player, and you know, and it worked out. So they thought that I cheated them, I guess, but it didn't happen. So this cross shot going up is actually real solid because you're able to help out with seeing if someone went into the snake or not. And you know, if they didn't, then awesome. Someone else can pick up on that gap, or you can stay on it. So it's really up to you. So this little W is a pretty solid bunker. So just trying to talk with with people that are around me.
200. Hey, command center.
So I think the reason why, and maybe this wasn't even the case, but they repeated back the 200, but they didn't repeat back command center. Then they did, so I was able to confirm it. If you guys are talking with your team and you're trying to communicate, and they don't say it back what you just said, they didn't hear it. So you need to keep talking until that person says like, oh, okay, yeah, this or whatever it is. If they're repeating what you're saying, then that's what's going to be a confirmation for you that yes, they did in fact hear what it was that you were saying.
All right, kill 2 all day. Hey, kill 2 all day.
So the all day is a call that's good because you know 100%. Like,
Hey, J-Lo,
okay,
talk
we
to me,
saw
buddy.
these two guys. We saw these two
All right,
guys
Dorito
go.
2.
Now I think the reason why I was
Hey, what else?
kind of trying to figure out what can I do. I'd rather be standing up, obviously,
100.
and
33.
being able to stand up
Hey,
and shoot
recon.
down is definitely a lot better.
Recon. Recon.
So what I was trying to do is just trying to say, like, hey, like, recon was a call that
Hey,
we had
recon.
used to, like, what's going on. So
Recon.
I'm screaming it because I need to know, what's happening. Is there, do I need to try to go and wrap around? Do I need to try to go and do something different? Ends up that it works out fine. I think this Dorito player ended up being eliminated already, but we could have made moves quicker if we had known about that. So just one of those things. Like, even if you win, there's always something you can do better. For my back center players, if you're playing on this layout, there's a huge snake gap, and then you have a lot of options to be able to go through and just do work. So I really liked this center because I like to go through and bunker people, and also I really like doing these bait pulls. So I personally like to do these kinds of things. So this player coming through, I don't know if I bounced him.
Hey, kill the 2.
Nope, never mind. So as they're going through, this is why you want to practice. Now, I think this is, this is the point. So what I'm doing is now making it where I've cut off this Dorito side. I can sit here. I should have actually been calling our Dorito side. Dorito side is eliminated call, because at least we know that we can stay low and run up and not have to worry about the tape shooting you. There we go. So so I won't tell you which is the one that was our call for the Dorito side is clear. But so yeah, I think I can't remember if I had heard that player was there, went through, and because I was alive, I was like, all right, cool, I'll keep going. What I should have done is actually just stayed in that tower and make it where they have to come and get me. So that was definitely a mistake. So even though I took 2 bodies, I could have maybe taken 3 and forced it where they had to really fight me to get me out of that spot. So me stopping shooting to say that is unnecessary. I don't know if there was a ball that was coming in that I felt like I needed to move out of the way of, but that was definitely something that wasn't necessary. So right now, the issue that I have is that I've only said, okay, so now I've said 4 bunkers. That means that there's a 5th guy that I don't know if we eliminated or we have just not figured out, like, where he's at. So if you shoot that little brick, it bounces into that center structure. So that was something that I was just trying to do just to keep pressure.
I don't know where he's at. Hey, China!
Now, the other thing with this center structure is that they can stand up over the top of that. So you want to be careful when you're moving that it's not just going to be the outsides, but they can stand up and shoot the inside to shoot over. So you just want to stay patient. Like, there's no reason to push something unless you absolutely have to. And we were able to win, so great. But you really want it to be that if you don't know where every single person is at, that's an issue. Like, you need it needs to be that everyone is all on the same page. Now, what I could have actually been doing was saying, like, hey, I'm shooting this way. I'm doing this. You know, this is what I'm doing right now. Now, this is definitely one of those. It's actually it's boring, but I wanted to break this one down because we did do a lot of good stuff. I think we actually wanted it to be a quicker point, or we didn't have a lot of paint. So what I was trying to do here is that the 300 was wrapping, and it allowed me to maybe be able to shoot. That's why I was asking if he was dead. Okay. So I think we were down 2.
Tell me when he's wrapping.
So what I'm saying there is tell me when he's rapping is because I have a shot that maybe they'll think that they can rap a little bit harder, and that allows me to basically we set up a trap. I don't think it ends up working. So we end up winning this point, but all I'm saying is caution the snake because I can't see if they've entered it. What I can do is keep pressure that way and at least have eyes that way.
Yeah, just stay posted that way. Yeah, snake 3. Get out.
Now I end up shooting this snake.
On your face.
Kind of a jerk thing, I guess. But so yeah, once.
Get him out on his head.
Yeah, because I saw it break off of him. I saw it across the field. So I'm not going to come off of it though because what if it bounced? So at least we know now. I think right now it's a 3-on-3. So we were able to bring it back. That snake probably should have just gone all the way down, and instead they stopped. The reason why I got low like this is that way I can see, you know, maybe if he is trying to. He's trying to shoot up over the top or trying to do something like that. I can get low and at least maybe shoot back up or something. You know, I'm able to kind of keep eyes that way, just trying to play the angles. Didn't happen at World Cup. I was trying to do that, and they were able to drop a ball in. So.
All right. Hey, still R Seattle. Yeah, R Seattle.
So what I was just trying to do is just talk, and that's what we were doing. That was really great. Like, hey, this is what I'm seeing. This is what's going on. You know, I should have actually been saying like I'm on this. If I did say it, I didn't hear myself say it.
What else?
And what happens is once PJ.
All right. Hey, what else is there?
Or was it PJ? I think shoots them. Basically, there was someone that eliminated the Dorito side that let me continue to go through and just kind of like creep. And I don't know if I shot him or if someone else did, but it doesn't matter. We got the kill, and then we were able to pull that out. So really all that we did really right was just staying posted and doing what we were supposed to. That's all that it was. We were just trying to do our jobs is what it came down to. So communication will help you win points. That's just a crazy thing with it. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Remember, watch, learn, win. Thanks.